Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas. I know it's October, but today we kick off our 12 days of Christmas. So I am going to come live to you every day for the next 12 days. Well, today and 11 more days. And I am going to show you a different Christmas project every day. So this is going to be awesome. We're going to get ready for Christmas so you can get all your projects done, your cards made and everything, and be ready for Christmas. And you're going to get it done ahead of time. So I'm just finishing up this one little guy. I decided to color him before so that he'll be ready when we do the card. And so I don't have to sit here and color it all when you're on there, even though I'm doing that right now. But he is done. I just have to color one line, and I have to color him gold, which I'm going to use crumb cake. And I don't see my crumb cake. Dark crumb cake. Crumb cake, in case you didn't know, it looks gold. When you're using gold on your card. So that is very cool. So how is everyone doing? I hope well. I'm glad you have joined me for my 12 days of Christmas. If you are just hopping on and you're just finding me and you've never seen my channel before, please say hello and tell me where you're from. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be ignoring you. That's good. We've got that done. We've got that done. Okay. All these pieces. I'm just a little bit crazy here. But I thought if I had this stuff done, it would be a little easier. So, who has their Christmas cards started? If you do, say in the comment that you have your Christmas cards started. Although I've made Christmas cards, I have not decided on what style or what design I'm going to use for my Christmas cards this year. I always used to do the same card and just made multiple of them. The last couple of years, I've had so many Christmas cards by the time December got here that I sent everyone different cards. And then they said, oh, your card's so beautiful. How did you make that? And how did you make? And I don't remember which card I sent them. And I feel so bad. I'm like, well, what card are you talking about? It's like, okay, you sent me a card, but you don't even know what card you sent me? No, not when I send out 60 cards and they're all different. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I know this is Saturday night, and I turned off my notifications, and I'm getting notifications. Not good. So anyway, it's Saturday night, and it might be a hard night to find people to watch the channel. If you're watching the replay, that will be great. Share it with your friends and family, and let's get some Christmas making done. So I'm going to actually set that down. I'm going to, I need to get some light on the subject. It is already dark here. It's starting to storm. So there's no natural light coming in from the window. So all my light is artificial light. Okay. So I'm going to point you to my work surface. I'm going to plug you in so I don't lose battery. All right. I'm going to point you to my work surface, and we're going to get started. So we are featuring tonight the Sweetest Star bundle. It comes with the stamp set and the punch. So the punch is the star, the little fat star. It is so stinking cute. and we are going to make a fun fold card. So I have been making just the standard half card, half a piece of cardstock folded in half, and that's what my card is. So the front has been the wow factor. So the last two cards I brought you were these two cards. So the front was wow enough. It didn't need a fun fold on top of it. But let me show you a fun fold, and it's super, super simple. So I have a full sheet of real red cardstock. I'm not going to score it in half because I don't want the score mark going in the middle. So I'm going to cut it in half at 5.5 on the long side. So I put the 11-inch side up against my edge here, and I cut it at 5.5. This one we can make another card with, but not tonight. I'm going to set it aside. So I'm going to score this. So I'm going to get my cutting blade out of there. I'm going to score this at 1 1/4, 1 1/4, and 5.5. 5.5. I think it's 5.5. I'm hoping that's what I'm going with. And then we're going to get a card that goes like that. So it's a little different fold. It's really fun. Then I have a piece of basic white, and this is cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. Okay. Then I'm using this beautiful take a bow, I think is what it's supposed to be, because it's part of the bow bundle kit. So it has dies and this paper, and it cuts out strips, and the way you fold it, it makes bows. So it has 12 sheets of 4 designs. So you have this beautiful diagonal paper, you've got green snowflakes, you've got holly and berries, you've got green, red, and white stripes, and then if you turn it over, you've got green with light green polka dots, you've got red and 2 different green colors polka dot on white, then you've got red and white stripe, which every Christmas you gotta have red and white striped, and red with white and pink polka dots. So we are going to use specifically, let me get it, the red and white striped and the red with white and pink polka dots. So for the white and red stripes, I need a piece that is 1 inch wide, and I'm cutting this, well, it's a 6-inch piece of paper, but in this case, I'm cutting it on the short side because I've already used it. And then I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. So I've got a strip that is 5 1/4 by 1 inch. Then I'm going to take my red piece, and I'm going to cut this at, let me just measure this. This is 3 inches. So I want to cut this at 2 3/4, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay. Following along so far? Hello, Nancy. How are you? I hope you had a good day today. We're going to take that white piece, this 4 inch by 5 1/4, and I'm going to take my real red ink pad, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment, "May your days be merry and bright." And I'm actually going to stamp this to the left. Okay, you'll see why in a moment. Okay, and then I'm going to wipe this off because red likes to stain really well, so I try not to leave it on there too long. It's going to stain, but hopefully not as bad as could be. Then I'm taking the strip, or the sentiment, wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. And I want to put that on a strip, just a white strip. And this is a 1/2 inch wide. And I just want it as long as the sentiment because I'm going to cut it up. Okay. And I love how crisp this stamp set stamps. It fills in, there's no gaps. It's really clear and crisp. Hello, Linda. Welcome to my 12 Days of Christmas, day 1. It's awesome. Okay, I'm done with the Real Red ink. And then I also want to stamp on a piece of scrap. In black, the Santa star. Okay. And then I'm going to clean him too. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it so much. Invite your friends to join us. We've got 12 days of Christmas. So today and the next 11 days, we will be making Christmas projects. Not all cards. Some will be packaging and tags and all that. So the first thing I want to do is color his belt. And I'm using the dark black blends, Stampin' Blends. And this is a fun fold card. And then I'm going to color his boots. The bottom two things, points of the star are his boots. And I think that's all the black. His face, I'm using the number 900 skin tone. And I'm coloring his ears. His face. And his hands. And then I'm taking the dark Real Red and I'm coloring his hat. And then you color his suit. And you get the idea. And presto magic, we have him all done down there. So then I'm going to cut him out with the punch. So I'm just going to line it up like so. Like so. And then pop it. And then that's all punched out. And then I want a piece of vellum. Yes, we do not sell it anymore. But I do have some, and I want this for another piece. So this sentiment, I'm going to cut the edges off, the ends, and I'm going to cut this apart. Wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. All right, we got those. All right, I'm going to bring my card base back in. I'm going to put this in the center here. And I'm going to use my snail adhesive to glue that down in the center. And then I'm going to take this stripe piece and I'm going to, ooh, got the dropsies tonight. Put that, some snail on here on both sides. And then I'm going to fold this flap and I'm going, oh, it's got a little rough edge there. I'm going to cut that little piece of paper off. That means my blade on my paper trimmer is getting a little dull. So I've got that on that flap. And then you've got it. I'm going to put this piece. Oh, even that side is pretty. And put this on this side. So we got that. And it overlaps just a little bit, and that's what we want. I'm going to fold this down a little bit. Okay, and then I want, oops, keep the, I want this, this little Santa guy. I only want him glued on this flap. I don't want it glued on this side, otherwise we won't be able to open the card. So I just want it on this side. So I'm going to put the adhesive actually on the flap, okay? And then I'm going to put Santa there. And of course, I got adhesive where it shouldn't be. So my rubber eraser, I have it in my toolkit, my bag, because I was stamping yesterday with friends. It was so fun. And I had my basic toolkit with me, and I didn't empty it all. Okay. All right, it's coming up. There we go. Oh, there we go. This is just rubber, and it takes adhesive off where you don't want it. So there you go. It's all gone. All right, and then I thought I wanted on the back side. See, you can see the blend's bleeding through. So I think I'm gonna try, let's see, punch in a red star. I'm gonna try to peel this off. I'm going to actually put this on there. And then I'm going to put this right on there. Line it up. That wasn't very good. Try it again. There we go. And then I still have adhesive showing, so I'm going to use my rubber eraser again and get that off of there. And sometimes you got to work at it, but it eventually balls up and comes off. I have it on every corner. I wonder if I should try to cut the, oh, there it goes. Cut the corners off of this eraser. There we go. All right. There we go. Then I want the and I want to put this on with I had little dots for my, there they are, from my paper pumpkin. They're adhesive dots. And remember how I say they don't show on vellum? So I'm going to put some on. Actually, you know what? I want to put this on the red. Okay, that rolled up on me. Wow, I'm struggling with adhesive tonight. Does anyone else ever struggle with adhesive? Usually, these are just popping off, and I don't like that. Usually it's the, yeah, these are going to show through because they're balling up. They're not coming off. They're not coming off flat. That's all right. It's on the back side. We'll be okay. Okay. Then I'm going to put this over, and I'm going to make sure that it's lined up where I want it to be. There we go. There we go. And then I think I know what it is. I want to, that's what I want to do. I want to glue this side down. I know you're probably thinking, Arlena, why would you do that? Because then it's going to add more interest to the fun fold. So then you have to actually bend it up and fold this over. So then it's again, I'm struggling with that adhesive. I put it over too far. And then you just pick it up or bend it a little, and then it opens. So then I'm going to put my little wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. So I want to pop those up with dimensionals. And I want my large ones. Wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. Okay. Wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. There. Hello, Amanda, from the camper at the farm. You're still camping? Because you're still making donuts, aren't you? And selling lots of pumpkins and squashes. Is it warm enough in the camper at night? It's getting down pretty cold. I hope you're staying warm. And then I'm going to take some of these adhesive back sequins, and specifically the white ones, and I'm going to sprinkle them on all over. And oh, there's some bigger ones and some littler ones, some medium-sized ones. Oh, I love it. Yes, I used 5. And you always want to accent in odd numbers. I usually use 3 because 3 is usually enough, because you don't want to like make it gaudy. But in this case, they're kind of small and not so noticeable. So I used 5 instead. And then you open it up like so. And then there's your card. So you bend it a little bit, fold it over, and then you open it. So kind of cool. There is a fun fold, and there is day 1, Christmas, or first day of Christmas. We have 11 more to go, but this is day 1. So I hope you like that. And I'm going to point you back up to me. Hello. Yes, if you were not on in the beginning, yes, I am wearing my Santa hat. And yes, it has a crown on it. My daughters thought I needed to have that cute card for day 1. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we are under 1 month for the wedding. Oh my gosh. I bought a hair clip for my hair today that matches my dress. I only wanted the one, but I had to buy a pack of 4 different ones because they didn't sell them singly. But so I'm going to play with my hair and the clip and all that, and try to find something to do with my hair because it's driving me crazy. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Merry Christmas for day 1 of 12 Days of Christmas. And I will see you again tomorrow with yet another Christmas project. Take care. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.